The end of the Real Housewife of Salt Lake City is upon us, and girl, I am in shock. I am shaking. I am physically shaking, okay? Because how are we gonna go a whole other year without Real Housewife of Salt Lake City? But anyways, welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. If you enjoy Bravo stuff or pop culture stuff, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Even if you are an old subscriber, remember, I'm starting to restore this channel after all the drama. So a lot of you might not have the notifications on, okay? So go check it out, or maybe turn it off and turn it on again, okay? All right, guys. Welcome back. Welcome to the Beverly Troop. Over here, we spill the tea all the time. Okay, so we're moving into the season finale of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I wanted to talk a little bit about last episode and what is to come at the reunion. We, just some little pieces of tea that I have right here for you. Guys, it is so wild to me that they, like, and by they I really mean Heather and Whitney, spent the whole season trying to go after Lisa Barlow and Meredith Marks. It's like they put a huge target on their backs and they have been relentless, trying to go after one thing after another, one thing after another, one thing after another, I think blaming someone or accusing someone, of having some kind of substance abuse problem is such a big thing, especially when, this person has businesses, this person has things going on, kids, there is a lot of things going on in here. And I feel that it is not a good look when everything that you are basing your opinion is about someone having somehow mood swings, it's interesting because this is kind of like reminding me to when Lisa Rinna was accusing Kim Richards of falling off the wagon, and all of that, and she didn't have any proof or anything, and again it was just based on what she is seeing or hearing, right? And at that specific moment, Kim Richards was not off the wagon. It's giving the same weird bully behavior, look, I'm not saying that Meredith was not on something on the first episodes of the Grease trip. I'm my guess, because I have seen some things like this before, is that she probably took a Xanax or something like that, and that makes you very loopy, very kind of like blah blah blah. I believe that maybe Meredith suffers from some kind of like anxiety, or she takes some kind of like anxiety medication, and maybe that's why it could go this way. But there is a difference between that and actually being an alcoholic and a pill popper, and I think that's a clear distinction that we need to do, and that they should be able to like recognize. Okay, I think accusing someone of this, it's very bad. And even coming from Mary, when I was looking at Mary, crying and all of that, it was very obvious that what she was doing was projecting. She was projecting her issues with her son into this conversation about Meredith Marks, as Whitney Rose was fake crying about the same thing. It's very dangerous. I think like if you're gonna accuse someone, and we have seen this many times on other shows, if you're gonna accuse someone of being an alcoholic, where are the proofs? Okay, because being an alcoholic and a drug addict means that you are completely abusing these substances all the time. You are drunk all the time, or you are high all the time, or you are, I mean, and I don't see any of those behaviors on Meredith Marks, um I don't know. I think the whole attack from everywhere, it's a little bit calculated and it's a little bit bad. Bronwyn bringing these things about Seth and another woman in New York. It's like, oh girl, do you really want to go there? Because we now know a lot about your husband as well, okay? Do you want to talk about the husbands, and the rumors and the nastiness and all of that? Because we can go there. We can go there, okay? So I'm just kind of like, so you are calling her all of these names, you are accusing her marriage, it's just too much, This is wild, but Monica Garcia, Powell, Garnell, whatever her last name was, posted something kind of like defending Meredith, but at the same time saying that, it was funny that Heather was going so hard against Meredith, giving some things that happened on their trip, back to Bermuda in season 4, right? She says, when everyone wants to accuse Meredith of being an alcoholic, but she wasn't the one that was taken away in an ambulance to the ER for alcohol poisoning and demand the footage never be shown and Cass stay locked in the rooms while she got wheeled away to get her stomach pumped, allegedly. And of course, she's talking about Heather Gay. I think all of this is a calculated move, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I hear some stuff that are gonna be coming at the reunion, and I think that they are preparing, that they were trying to confuse to conquer, although I don't think they're going to conquer, okay? I heard that there was a lot of attacking at the reunion, not against Meredith, but against Lisa Barlow. Okay? And you start thinking, why, if, a lot of the season, it's now about Meredith, why are they out of nowhere going to start attacking Lisa Barlow? It's because the main target here for these ladies is Lisa Barlow. They want to take her down. They want what she has, they want her success. I believe that they maybe have been trying to do what happened between Garcelle and Sutton here in Beverly Hills. Remember how the whole season was against Sutton, and then at the reunion, boom, it was Garcelle, to the point that Garcelle got so confused and she ended up leaving the show. I think they were trying to use the same strategy, which was like, let's confuse Lisa. Let's think that we are just going to go against Meredith, so she's not prepared at all. And then at reunion, we're going to attack Lisa. Okay? Now, there are things that I don't know if going to make it to the air, but there has been many accusations that went on into the reunion that I will talk later. Like in the future, because I cannot talk about them right now, that have zero context, and that they were basically created without proof, without anything, to try to make Lisa look bad, and also to try to make seem Meredith like she is completely crazy and insane. It's so obvious what they're trying to do over here. And I believe that if they don't rectify this, it's going to be the end, not of Lisa and Meredith, but the end of the other ladies, I think there is time. I don't believe that, most of these ladies are going to be BFFs, but you can be okay and you can still give us a great show, and I think, for the love of God, Whitney, Heather, Angie, and Bronwyn need to stop obsessing over Lisa Barlow, okay? Live your lives, make your own money, make a name for yourselves, instead of trying to keep going after Lisa over and over and over. Same thing with Meredith Marks. I think they are really trying to separate them to try to take them down apart. At the end of the day, I think the only one who literally has not been engaging too much on any of this crap is Mary Cosby. And weirdly enough, Brittany, because Brittany is kind of like just everywhere, you know? But like Mary Cosby is kind of like probably, you know, trying to be real and you know, having her own opinions, but like not really being manipulated by what Whitney Rose and Heather Gay have been trying to do. Okay. So that's what is happening, guys. Anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below. We have season finale coming next week. We have the reunion. Probably we're gonna get the trailer of the reunion at any moment right now. So what do you think is gonna happen? Because I'm telling you right now, get prepared for a lot of lies to be told on that reunion. Let me know what you guys think on the comments below. And if you want to get all the tea related to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City or any of the other Bravo shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.